So typically if we go from Bangalore to Ahmedabad, this is the route that gets plotted on the maps. NH48. It takes about 26 hours and it's 1500 kilometers. Though if you see the next route, which is NH52, is just 1 hour more. It is like about 60 more kilometers. However, what happens due to traffic conditions, if there's a jam on this NH48, it actually suggests the other route. But that is also not why I took the other route. The reason I took the other route was because I was not coming from Bengaluru. I was actually coming from Chikkaballapur, which is 70 kilometers from Bangalore towards Hyderabad. And the other detail is that I was not going to Ahmedabad, I'm going to Adalaj, which is again 1 hour distance from Ahmedabad. So when I put both of these details in place, right now it is still showing me 26 hours, 27 hours, and this being longer, but at that time when I had checked, it showed me this route, which is via NH52. And so this one of the versions actually goes through Indore, which is so surprising because the Nashik one is pretty good. So this is the route that was shown to me at that time. I was a little bit surprised, but when I looked at it closely, it is a very interesting route with a lot of different places to explore. So this is the one I chose to take. So if we zoom in, you will see that Bangalore is completely skipped. You see from Chikkaballapur, it just goes off straight onto this road, and at this point is when it again gets into NH47, 48. Okay, so this one, it goes on to NH48. I do not know why this is 47 here and this is 48, but this is that main route basically which passes through Belgaum, Hubli and all those. So if we want, I could have taken till here and from Chitradurga moved on to this highway. I think if one wants to take a stop in Bombay, Pune or one of those places, then this one makes sense. But I didn't have any such interest. In fact, I was happy to skip Mumbai completely. And I was excited about this region because it passes near Hospet, and if you know, Hospet is right next to Hampi. See, the option here is to take a night halt at Hampi and explore there. But I wanted to do something different, so I actually wanted to explore Badami, which is over here, which is quite nearby. It's probably as near I'll be to Badami anytime, unless I did a special trip to Badami. So I decided to take a stop at Badami. What I did not realize at the time, because I did not do this level of plotting before leaving, is that once you go to Badami, you can actually get onto this route and it's better. Clearly, because this is 29 hours, it's not even giving the option of the other route. But as it was, I did not realize this thing, and I had plotted as per the original route that passes via Aurangabad. So from Badami, my next stop was Pandharpur, which is also very close to Solapur and this Aurangabad route. So let us plot Pandharpur also in this. Yes, so if you see again from Pandharpur, this is again a better option, which I started realizing by the time I had reached here. I did realize that the shorter route seems to be to get onto this highway. But again, I had already planned a couple of next stops. So one option I had over here is from here straight off go to Shirdi, but then I was a little bit hesitant to take these smaller routes, because what was happening is that the highway from here from Chitradurga, when it one fork is that goes onto the NH48 main highway, and the other one goes onto this Hospet, Vijaypura, Aurangabad highway, and that highway is really good as well. So what was happening is on this highway, when I was driving, I was actually improving my time. Like if maps were showing like 26 hours, I was actually moving a lot faster. So my time was reducing. So I did not want to take this small route through Ahmednagar to Shirdi. So instead I wanted to take the larger route through Aurangabad only. And that was, I think, a good call. So I basically took the next stop from Pandharpur at Tuljapur. So let me add it in here, and so you see from once you go that side towards Tuljapur, it does plot this route, because this is an amazing highway. Up Aurangabad to Nashik is an insane stretch. Anyway, before we reach Aurangabad from Tuljapur, I took another halt at a small town called Ter, which has one of the oldest standing temples of Maharashtra. And from Ter via Aurangabad, I have gone to Shirdi. So yes, this is my final route. From Shirdi, I was planning to take a halt on the Gujarat side, but I didn't because I wanted to do a long stretch. From Chikkaballapur to Badami was roughly 8 hours plus, and that was my longest driving so far. So I wanted to increase it, and so Shirdi to Adalaj was actually 12 hours, and I'm very happy that I could do it reasonably okay. I may have to rest the next day, but it is good. I mean, 12 hours being able to do 12-hour stretches really helps. It allows me to plan really good road trips. So this was my final route from Chikkaballapur, a stop at Badami, Pandharpur, Tuljapur, Ter, Shirdi, and straight Adalaj. So I really like this route. As I mentioned, Aurangabad to Nashik is an awesome Samriddhi expressway, and they are saying this is going to be extended up to Nagpur. I think some of it is done, some of it is left. The other thing is even the road from here, which is, I don't know, is this hospital? The road from Chitradurga to the main highway from Chitradurga, which passes through Vijaypura, which is Bijapur, Solapur, Aurangabad, and to Nashik. That entire stretch is really good. And so it makes sense why this internal route is being suggested, because otherwise I had assumed that Google is going to show me the NH48. But it was really fascinating to know that not just the golden quadrilateral highways are being developed really well, but we are getting elevated high quality flyovers and expressways in the interior parts as well. From Shirdi, the road till, we hit near Surat, we will hit the main highway that goes northwards from Bombay to Delhi. So from Shirdi to that highway, we pass through Saputara, which is a ghat area, but it's a fairly easy ghat. But till hitting Saputara, we are on a small road, so it's a little bit slow going. The other thing is that this highway from Surat to Ahmedabad, only the stretch from Vadodara to Ahmedabad is currently an expressway. So on that, I was able to maintain a lower speed of 75 to 80 kilometers, but the stretch from Surat to Vadodara is pretty crappy, to be honest, and it was really crowded at that time. And Bharuch very often gets completely jam-packed, so the maps will just plot a different route, which will either go through the rural areas on the right side, or it will pass through Bharuch town. Even Bharuch town was much better than that jam on the highway, so that was really sad. I'm really looking forward to this Bombay to Vadodara stretch becoming an expressway.